How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to another video on the Infinite Tech YouTube channel. And in this video we're going to be comparing the JBL Charge 2 to the Sony SRS-X3, and they're around the same price point. So in this video we're going to help you guys figure out which one is the right one for you.
Infinite power.
So starting off the video, we're going to be taking a look at the Sony SRS-X3 and the build quality of it first. To the front of the speaker, we have a speaker grill with Sony branding at the bottom right corner. To the top, we have standard buttons that I'll get into a little later in the video, as well as a call, on and off, charge, Bluetooth pairing button, and so forth. To the back, we have our standard ports and another speaker grill. Now, the buttons on the top are mainly featured of the call, audio in, Bluetooth, sound, volume up and down, and a charging indicator. And the speaker sounds very good, is rich in bass, but doesn't cut off the highs as well, so it does produce a very balanced, a little bass heavy but balanced sound, which is what I really like and which is what I really look for in speakers like this. So now we'll be switching gears to the JBL Charge 2. Now these are another set of great Bluetooth speakers that can be used with audio in. But there is a catch to this, and I'll talk about that more later in the video. To the side we have JBL branding that actually moves with the bass. And to the back we have standard ports at the very bottom and another speaker grill with its cylindrical design. Now to the back here, the ports in a little more in depth. We have a USB port, an audio in port, and a micro USB port to charge the speaker, which does have a pretty good battery life of about 12 hours. So you can get quite a bit of music playback with that. Now let's talk about sound. Both of these speakers sound almost exactly alike. It will be hard to tell the difference, but what I can tell is that the JBL Charge 2 doesn't have as much bass as the Sony SRS-X3, which is kind of strange because you would think that JBL would put a little more bass in their speakers, but it turns out that Sony took that route this time. But nevertheless, they both sound very good, and it's hard to choose, but for my ears, I really like the Sony SRS-X3 sound, just because it gives that little more bass that I really like in the speakers. But overall, they're still both great speakers. Now, before we move on into which one's better, I'm just going to give you a little catch on some features that may shift you to buying one speaker or the other, but both of them sound relatively the same in that category, so you can't go wrong there. It's all up to personal opinion, but for me, I like the Sony SRS-X3. Now, one thing about the JVCs is that they can act as a battery pack, because if you plug in a USB to that port, you can actually charge your phone, which is a very nice feature to have in my opinion, especially if you travel a lot. But one feature about the Sony SRS-X3 is the fact that you can plug in a USB DAC to it to adjust the sound to your liking, which you cannot do in the JBL Charge 2 speakers, which I find is very disappointing, and I'm not sure why they did that. But overall, guys, you can't go wrong with picking any of these speakers. They both have great sound quality and do a great job of producing nice sound for you to listen to. And they both do a great job of producing accurate sound as well. So if you're using this for studio audio and stuff, it's still great. But in my eyes, the winner is the Sony SRS-X3, just plainly due to the fact that it can connect to a USB audio DAC to adjust the sound to your liking, but both of them are still great speakers. It's all up to personal opinion. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this comparison video. Please let me know if you want to compare anything else in the comments below. I can do it with a couple headphones, so there are still some options available from what I can compare, but I decided to start off with these two speakers that I thought many people would be interested in. Anyways, guys, that'll be it for this video. Please leave a like if you did enjoy, and don't forget to subscribe below. And a little channel update. I'm only posting on Fridays now and the weekend. But anyways, guys, I will see you all in the next one. Peace.